A very good afternoon to you. It's Sunday. It is a gorgeous day here in Manchester. It's got a complete turnaround this afternoon. It's been really cloudy and muggy, a little bit rainy this morning, but this afternoon it's glorious, so might be venturing out for a walk. Just finished watching the men's final at Wimbledon. As I predicted, Novak Djokovic won in 4, as I predicted. I now wish I'd have put some money on my predictions throughout this tournament. Hey ho, that's what courage of your convictions has to do with it. Maybe I should learn a lesson there. Not a long one, this one really. I just wanted to get a video up today, as I promised to. Sorry I was away yesterday. We know the reason for that, so let's move along. What I want to do really is get your kind of ideas. I am going to improve on the quality of the videos by means of buying a camera at some point, I think. Johnny Casual and a couple of other guys have given me suggestions, and I thank you very much for that. CG from the Amateur Watch Collector, thank you very much indeed for the suggestion that you're going to send me the link for the Rolex dealer based in the US. I look forward to getting that from you. I did reply via message today, and I'm sorry it's taken me a while to get back to you. But this video is really just to ask for a little bit of help. My channel obviously is quite an important part of my life now. It's surprisingly important, because I started it off not expecting to get any subscribers at all, and we're now at a stage where it does seem to be growing. Now, reading the information that YouTube give out about growing your channel, etc., it talks about fan engagement and fan inclusion and that kind of thing, for want of a better phrase. So what I'm looking for is ideas. If I am not doing anything that you would quite like to see as far as this channel is concerned, I mean, I appreciate it's a little bit different. It's not, you know, it's not just a watch channel anymore. It's other things, you know. So I'm kind of, you know, they give the advice that you should drive subscriber engagement. So what do I need to do as far as you guys and girls are concerned to make you kind of more engaged with this nonsense? I notice, you know, I think I put a note on yesterday, I'm actually quite interested to identify kind of this fickle nature of social media, where, you know, you can have a run one week where you'll maybe get 4 or 5 or 6 subscribers, then all of a sudden things will drop off. I mean, I've lost a subscriber in the last couple of days, and I find it interesting that obviously you are notified when you get a new subscriber, although not so much recently. I think YouTube are falling down on that. I haven't, I think I only had notifications of about 4 of maybe half a dozen of the last subscribers I've had, and I would normally contact everybody. So if I've not contacted you and you've subscribed recently, I do apologise. It's just that I haven't been notified and you've not appeared in my list. So I say I'm quite interested in getting your views on that kind of this fickle nature of people kind of dropping off. I understand that you're not going to have a fixed subscriber base forever, but it will be interesting to know whether I am, as a YouTuber, as it were, falling short in kind of the content I put out there. And also, and I try to say it the end of all my videos, if you've got any ideas or subjects that you want me to put my spin on, by all means drop them down below, or better still, make me a video and tell me. I do find it interesting. I never thought that I would be as involved in kind of making the videos as I kind of am. I do find it very interesting to see the numbers trickle up, but we have got to a stage now, I guess, where maybe I've plateaued out. Maybe that's what it is, and maybe because of my differing subjects, maybe I'm too different to be in. I think I'm in the how-to kind of section of YouTube, if I remember rightly. Unfortunately, there's not an all sorts kind of nonsense section in which I could put myself in. But I guess that's it for this one. It's about going along with YouTube, where they ask YouTube video makers to kind of drive fan engagement, to get you more involved with what I'm doing and what I'm putting together, so that you feel more engaged with this kind of nonsense, and to just emphasize again, if there's anything that you want me to put my spin on, by all means drop me a line and we'll see what we can do. I mean, obviously I did that little bit of an off the wall one about life after death, so I'm willing to have a go at kind of most things, as it were. In fact, if there's anything out there that I consider to be too controversial or too sexist or too politically biased, for instance, I won't touch it with a barge pole, you know, for obvious reasons. But other than that, I will do my best to put a reasoned, unbiased and logical spin on something for you guys to enjoy and be entertained by, and also to send your comments about. Mentioned this one before, and I do find quite interesting that you can't find this out. Thumbs downers. I notice on my videos, and I think Simon's spoken about this as well, Simon Crane, and if you've not been to his channel, by all means check him out. Nice guy, very interesting. Changed his view recently on what watches to buy. Check out some of his older stuff. These thumbs downers, I kind of get anywhere between 1 and 3 thumbs downers per video, and there are certain videos that, as far as I can see, why would you thumbs down it? You know, and I do wonder why it is that either A, these guys are so bottleless that they can't even bother leaving a comment to say that they disagree. They just feel it's necessary to make a thumbs down gesture, or why somewhere within the YouTube system you can't find out who is leaving the thumbs down. So let me know. Also, in response to one of my subscribers who had a little bit of a go today, this subscriber will know who he is, regarding me not contacting him by way of reply to a comment. As I always say, if you've commented on a video and you want a reply, if I've not replied to you within a couple of days, give me a polite nudge. You know, just drop me, you've got my email address, drop me an email or drop me another comment to a later video and tell me what video you were initially replying to, and say you haven't replied as yet, I'd quite like a reply. I will go back and I will reply to you, and I think that's as fair as I can possibly be. I do sometimes miss comments. You know, if you get 8 or 9 comments to a particular video, you kind of scan through them, see if anybody wants a particular response, and but being human, you do miss out on things. So if I don't get back to you, I am only human, and give me a nudge and I will get back to you, I promise. I'm not at the stage yet, of course, where I've got thousands of subscribers, so there just isn't the time to get back. The day may come, who knows, I may take off like Johnny Casual, you know, and get 1,000 subs at some point. By that time, of course, you can't reply to everybody at the same time, if you can reply to everybody at all. So that's it, I'll sign off for this one. Any queries, any questions, as always, down below. Any ideas for videos? Down below. So that's it for this. I've enjoyed the tennis today. If you've watched the tennis and enjoyed it, I hope you were sat and enthralled as I was. Old Roger trying his best to win it for an 8th time. Sadly he won't. Will he be back next year? I think so. But good old Novak, he pulled the stops out after losing the second set and pulled it together. Anyway, that's it for this one. I'll speak to you again soon. Bye bye.